What's up everybody, this is Danny, and you will not believe the prices that these two flagship robot vacuums are going for right now. You are going to be blown away, so this is the perfect time to partner with Ecovacs to compare the DEEBOT X9 Pro Omni versus the DEEBOT X11 OmniCyclone. I did full videos on both of these, so I'll leave the link down below if you need a more in-depth look at them, but I want to go over the major differences that will help you make the best buying decision between the two so you can find the one that fits your lifestyle best. Before we move any further, let's talk about price first because that is important. The Ecovacs DEEBOT X9 Pro Omni is cheaper out of the two and it debuted at $1,299, but if you're catching this video during Black Friday, it is on sale for $699, which is an absolute no-brainer. Just buy it. I think this could be one of the best deals right now. The Ecovacs X11 OmniCyclone is their top of the line and most cutting edge robot vacuum and is $1,499, but for Black Friday it is $999, so this is the best time ever to pick either of these vacuums up. So knowing where these sit in price, let's start with the hardware. They're both flagship vacuums, but they have differentiating features for different needs. For most people, the X9 Pro Omni is going to be perfect because it has all of the cleaning features that you need and it performs at a high level. But think about the X11 OmniCyclone as a supercharged version of the X9 Pro Omni with some key cutting edge features. The design is very similar between the two. They do have two different color accents and touches, but they both look nice. They both have that killer roller mop system that is some of the best in the business, same side brushes that can lift and tuck away when there's liquid on the ground, and they both have that tapered anti-tangle brush system that works well, and they both also have big chunky wheels that can clear minor thresholds in your home. But the X11 OmniCyclone has the ability to clear up to 4 centimeters, so if you have larger thresholds, you might want to look into this one. They both work off the Ecovacs app and it's super easy to set up with step-by-step instructions, and after you quick map your house within a few minutes, you'll be ready to go on both, so the experience will be the same. So let's take a look at the bases before we dive into the differences in the vacuums themselves. You can see that the X9 Pro Omni's base is more compact, so keep that in mind if you're limited on space. But there's a good reason why the X11 OmniCyclone is bigger because it has a completely bagless system. This means you do not have to buy replacement bags ever again, so even though this is a more expensive system, you're going to be saving in the long run. Where the X9 Pro Omni uses traditional replacement bags, but it does last 2 to 3 months in my testing, so it all depends on your house. If you have pets in the house, then you might be replacing the bags a little bit more often, but either way, you have auto emptying bases on both, which is great. Now, both of these have auto dispensing detergent dispensers, so you don't have to put solution in your clean water tank every time you refill it, which is very handy. But the X11 OmniCyclone takes it to the next level by having 2 separate dispensers, one for everyday cleaning and one for a more concentrated cleaner for dirtier cleans. So let's say that you have a pet room that needs a stronger detergent, you can choose that right in the app, which is awesome. If you're wondering, the X11 OmniCyclone has slightly bigger clean and dirty water tanks as well. Not sure if that's important, but I thought I would let you know. Both of the bases also auto washes the mops, empties the dirty mop water, and they both dry the mop. But the X11 OmniCyclone adds hot air drying for quicker drying, but they definitely both get the job done. So what about the vacuuming performance between the two? They both perform well when it comes to vacuuming because Ecovacs focuses on optimizing the airflow into the vacuum versus the high Pascal suction numbers. So if you get the DEEBOT X9 Pro Omni with the 16,600 Pascals of suction power, it will pick up large chunky cereals like this and you'll be very happy with this general vacuum performance. But the X11 OmniCyclone has the strongest suction out of any Ecovacs vacuum yet at 19,500 Pascals of suction power, but both have incredible suction power, so in terms of vacuum performance, I think you'll be happy with both. They can both pick up heavy hair, so if you have pets, it'll be no problem. The biggest thing between the two when it comes to cleaning performance is that the Ecovacs DEEBOT X11 OmniCyclone has a longer runtime than any other vacuum that I've ever seen because it has power boost fast charging. This is similar technology to EVs and smartphones, where the X11 can go back to the dock and while it's washing its mop, it quick charges and gains up to 6% charge in 3 minutes, which is mind-blowing. That might not sound like much, but if you have a large house, let's say that the vacuum goes back to the dock to clean its mop 4 times in a single clean, that is 4 times 6% charge. So that is an extra 24% charge that it will gain back during the clean. So that gives it extra stamina to finish the largest cleans without having to wait an hour for it to charge again to restart the clean. But if you have a normal size house like me, then the X9 Pro Omni will be just fine to clean your house on a single charge. But that power boost technology is awesome and I can't wait to see it come to other vacuums in the future. The mopping performance is very similar on both with a few minor differences. They both have roller mops, which I think are great for larger spills because they are more absorbent, and these mop systems clean as they go with a fresh water supply built into the vacuum, so you don't have to worry about the mop just spreading that dirt all over the future areas that it cleans. The X11 OmniCyclone has a high density nylon roller mop, and it does look different to the X9 Pro Omnis, but the difference is that the nylon should be more robust and last a little longer, but the actual performance of both are very similar. They can both mop close to the edge with an extending mop mechanism, which works really well, but the X11 OmniCyclone can get a little closer to the edge with these cool little rollers that can prevent leaving marks on your baseboards, which I thought was really clever. No matter which one that you get, the mopping experience will be great. I think these are some of the best mopping systems that you can get right now, so I find this to be the strength of Ecovacs vacuums because it has great vacuum performance and mopping performance, and you don't have to sacrifice one over the other because they are both great, and you don't have to worry about a spill while vacuuming and mopping at the same time because the system is intelligent enough to lift the side brush and turn off the vacuum so it can just mop up the spill. So this is some next level stuff when it comes to cleaning. Both of these vacuums actually have this feature, so you can see that the X9 Pro Omni has a lot of these flagship features that you actually need. So no matter what your lifestyle is, you really can't make a wrong choice here. I've been using these to clean up from holiday decorations, and the worst thing about cooking at home is the mess that's made, but with these vacuums, it really does make your life easier. So here's my verdict on which one that you should get. At $699, the X9 Pro Omni looks really good. As long as you don't have a massive home, this vacuum has everything that you need for a great daily clean and more. And most of the flagship features that you will actually use are on this vacuum. So if you want a high performing vacuum at this price, this is a no-brainer. I would definitely go for it. You will not be disappointed. But at $999, the top of the line X11 OmniCyclone is also a great buy because these are ultra flagships that are usually just too expensive for the average person to commit to. But at this price, you could just get the best of the best. I'm surprised to see it this price because it only just released a few months ago. But with this one, you get so many cutting edge features like fast charging, bagless dirt collection system, heated mop drying, higher suction power, closer edge mop cleaning, dual automatic detergent dispensers, and a higher clearance for thresholds. I mean, this could be worth the extra $300. But you tell me, which one are you gonna grab? I'll leave the links down below to make it easy so you can jump on these deals because I think these are some of the best deals of the year. But know this, whatever one that you end up picking up, you're getting some of the best cleaning technology from Ecovacs. So let me know which one that you picked up for your lifestyle. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.